Hi folks, it's Nick here, and it's time for some more DriveClub on the PlayStation 4. The gameplay isn't always pretty, but I'm determined to unlock everything as we gradually go through this game. So we're going to do three things this time. There's the some hill runs. Let's say Norsk, my eyesight's going. So a time thing, a drifting test, and a race. Yes, it's the Norsk hill climb. Expect snow, I think. So let's pick what car we're going to have. I seem to have painted that one offline when I was mucking about. But I think we'll go for the BMW. It's the M3 GTS if you're into cars. For me, it's just an orange car. A V8 rear-wheel drive 4.4 litre engine. I think you can only get this car if you're a member of a club, which I am now. Apologies to every other member in the club because time's limited and I play this game much less than all you lot, so you're all doing the work, so thank you for helping me unlock all these cars for this gameplay. Right, let's try and get off to a good start here. Trying to alternate these videos between the cars and the bikes, although I think we're a bit heavy on cars at the moment, so yeah. Anyway, let's see what we can do. It's a hill climb. Let's see if we can... It's all about unlocking the stars at this point as we gradually build our way up for the semi-pro trophy or cup or whatever it is. So, all about times here. Let's at least get the bottom one to get 1 star at least, then we'll move on. If we can get all the stars, then a bonus. If you want to compare your times against mine, although I'm not on very often, my sign-on name, my PSN name is njenkins7, and I tend to come near the bottom of all my friends' times. Right, here we go. So these ghost cars represent the timing bit, so I'm already behind everyone. No, I'm behind 2 of them, am I? Yeah. Right, I'm behind all of them now, so there's 3 cars in front of me. As long as I finish ahead of one of them, we're all looking super cool. And I have done this course before on the bike, so I recognise it, so we might have half a chance. Now this track isn't laps, as you can tell on the top right, there's percentages going on. What's always tricky on these is commentating and also driving at the same time doing all the things. Yeah, I'm sure we can do it now. It's getting a bit dark. I do struggle on these ones where the visibility isn't good. And looking at this, and bearing in mind we've only completed 20%, I think it's going to be probably night time by the end. Oh dear. Oops. That's going to cost us heaps of time. Right, now, look at the map there. You'll see the green arrows me. Any black dots are the time markers. And I think I'm ahead of everyone at the moment. I can't see that continuing the further we go, but hopefully it does. I think as we're going on in this game, the courses are getting longer, so it's getting a bit harder to maintain intelligence. I glanced out at the map every now and again to know when to decelerate for the bends. Probably decelerated a bit too much there. But if we can use the ghost thing ahead as a marker, well, we'll certainly do so. So a third of the way through this. It isn't going too bad so far. As long as I don't crash or spin off or anything, I think we're going to be okay. Oh, we're past a bit of fire then. What's going on there? Always trickier to learn courses rather than laps because you know what's coming up. So glance down the map. So we've got a bit of a straight here, then a tight right. Could possibly try for a drift round it, but that's dangerous if you don't do it. So I might just play it safe and just skid round. Or just drive round, I should say. This car hasn't got very good top speed compared to the ghost cars, although there is always a little bit of rubber banding with them, so you can't take that quite like for like. Did that bend quite well. Now it's getting a bit night time. You can see my headlights on the road now. It's going to be night time quite soon. Yeah, but I'm well ahead of the third marker. I'm quite confident of doing something here. We're in a like drift zone, but I'm not going to waste time doing that. I'll maybe do that back on my own time. Just concentrate on getting at least 1 star first of all. Stay on track like that. 2/3 of the way through. Still night time, but the road isn't too badly lit at the moment. Very realistic this game. Good, well, the graphics are anyway. It's arcade meets simulation really. Stay on that blue line for extra points. Oh, Nicky, that's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That might have blown it. That's cost me heaps of time, that has. Right, come on, let's get back on here. Normally when you do that, it's all ruined. Right, so, I'm still ahead of 1 marker. Let's just concentrate on getting ahead of them. I'm not going to reset and do that again in this gameplay, because a lot of these ones is me doing it for the first time. Let's just concentrate on being ahead of one of the markers at least. So we're at 85% through. These around here. Brushes the sides. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be okay, aren't we? On my own mediocre standards, I think we're just gonna be just about okay. Night time awaits, so one sweeping bend, which we can go quite quickly. Check out the yellow there. Fireworks often mean the end. There's a checkered flag. What's going to light up? I don't know what's lit up there. Yeah, I think I could have done a lot better if I hadn't crashed, but that's obvious. 349.932. Oh, look, we got 2. Look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it? 2 out of 3. If I hadn't have crashed there, I think we would have got all 3. Well, that's a great start. That's really promising. Brilliant. This game is going to get gradually more difficult, I think, after we get the semi-pro trophy, I think. So, next up, I'm right near the bottom of all my friends there. I will catch you up eventually, maybe, if I ever get time. So, next up, a bit of a gentle one now. We'll take a bit of a breather. We do these drift sort of ones. Sometimes I skip these. They're not overly exciting, but do teach you how to control the car, which might be a bit beneficial in later stages where you need to drift round. So all these cars unlocked and available. What should we take out? Yeah, I mean, I've recently unlocked this Porsche at the end there. You see that one in lime green. What should I go for? Yeah, I mean, you can see the stats there on the right. I think I'll take this out. So I recently unlocked it, so that means it must be the best, mustn't it? It's a Porsche RUF RGT8 rear-wheel drive 4.5 litre engine. So ever so slightly bigger engine than the BMW, and I wouldn't have thought that because Porsches are quite small, aren't they? I'm not an expert on Porsche cars, but they all look the same to me. But yeah, there we go. Right, go. So all about drifting here. Not sure this is the best car for drifting, but anyway, we'll soon find out. We're drifting, Right, that was rubbish, Nick. Ooh, well, that's not bad. 1002 from there. You want the car drifting to the side all as one. Okay, the next one. Check out these orange markers. So turn in on the handbrake. High and hold it. Oh, that wasn't very good. Right, it still adds in 2865. And a little bit there. That's alright. 665. So a little bit. What we need to get 8002. It's made up of speed zones as well, so we need to go as quick as possible. Just keep picking up the points. Brilliant, 1005. This is looking good. Don't mess this up, Nick. It's quite possible to mess up a bend and get no points at all. Could have been a bit quicker there. These bends really lend themselves some mega points. Right, is it going to be a bit short? Depends what points I got at the end. 8995. Yes, look at that. 8200. That went cool. What was going on there? That went unbelievably well. All 3 stars unlocked in the skill test. Unbelievable. Let's see which ones of my friends have done this. That was great, wasn't it? Or is this one just unbelievably easy? Oh, well, I've impressed myself. I'm better than I thought. Never underestimate yourself. Look at that. Well, yeah, okay, we're all right. We're good. We're in the mix. We're in the mix. One event left. One event left, and it's the Taapaca Run, which saved the best to last. This is the race. We'll call the video the Taapaca. Is it pronounced Taapaca Run? Taapaca Run. Tapioca Run. Well, give me the runs if it's not cooked properly. But anyway, what car should we take out this time? Let's mix it up a bit. Could easily take out the Porsche if I want to mix it up. Cool, we're sport for choice, aren't we, really? All of them perform slightly differently. Slightly different handling. There's a Ferrari there. The Ferrari California. I think we'll take that one out. California, here I come. Right back where I started from. It's another rear-wheel drive. 4.3 litres for those people interested in the stats. Good. Right. I'd love to own all these cars, but I don't think I'll ever be rich enough. Unless 28 billion people suddenly watch the video. That could happen. Where are these 28 billion people? That'll be a good lifestyle. 28 billion people watch and I retire for life and just make videos forever. That'll be excellent. That'll be excellent. Where's the motivation if you're a billionaire? Well, I do this most of the time, well, to ease my stress, but judging by the comments, I ease quite a lot of other people's stress as well. So yes, we'll always try and continue to put at least something up. You might like the 8-bit stuff, you might like the Amiga, you might like this modern stuff, but different people like different things, so we'll, you know, we'll try and vary it if we can. Right, go. Concentrate, Nick. Some people suggested I'll find it easier if I did it on bonnet view. Well, in a previous video I did try briefly on bonnet view, and I didn't find it easier. The reflection off the bonnet made it tricky, and I like to be low down. There we go. 12% done. We need to come. What other thing? We need to come in the top 3. Get a face-off thing and a time. Right. Okay. We're 5 out of 8 at the moment, so a bit of work needed. Hold on there. Check the map. Don't check the map quickly, but don't feast your eyes on it too long if you're driving. Otherwise, you could be spinning off, and you don't want to lose time. This game is exciting, isn't it? The cars do adjust themselves how good you are. Trying to stay on the blue line to try and get something for someone else to beat, one of my friends. Then my name will flash up on their screen saying, Nick's the best at keeping on the blue line. Can you beat him? And you'll say, no, I can't. That Nick's way too good for me. You might say that. It could happen. Right, okay. Great engine sounds in this. The cars will sound similar, but very different. That doesn't even make sense what I just said. But they've tried to make them feel like the cars. If you go past electricity pylon, don't crash into that and get fried. Right, 40% here. Holding onto the road quite well. The car quite often feels like it wants to let go and flip off the road. Some cars are more of a handful than others. I found the Vanquish before. Oh, I've done a gun of the stars. I found the Vanquish before quite hard to control. This Ferrari isn't handling too badly, but once you hit top speed, you don't want to hit the steering wheel too much, or else you're quickly going to lose it. Right, so I've got the speed they required. Heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brakes. You can gain or lose lots of time around here. Right, 3 of 8. The top 3 finish would be good. Try and go around the outside there, a bit wide, but we've got second place. We might be able to barge around for first. Can we? Yes, check the rear view mirror. They're both behind me. Sun is getting a bit low on the road. Yeah, okay, this is where bonnet view might be a bit better. But anyway, I find it easy to mark the corners down here. Guy take me on the inside, maybe should have cut him out. So we're 70% done, 30% left. This is the last race of the video, I think. We won't bother trying to do that drift test there, just keep in touch, because top 3 finish would be good enough. It's all about unlocking everything. Times might not be the greatest, but if I get gradually better, that's good. This is pretty much now a blundering series, but I won't call it blundering because you can watch them in any order you want. Okay, right. Really tight corner coming up here. Don't get fooled, Nick. Might be able to use the car in front of me as a blocker, but I might get penalised for doing that. 86%, looking good. 3rd place is in my rearview mirror, but certainly not 4th place. Not perfect, but I didn't lose too much time there. Get back on the road. Right, there's a few cars in my rear view mirror. I don't want them coming back to me. 8% left to do. Should be able to hold this. They're not going to be able to overtake me here, are they? Unless something crazy happens. Right, okay. So it's pretty much floor it to the end now. So we need the time and the top 3 finish. The top 3 finish is going to get done. Check out the time. Did I do that? You can edit the way your driver looks. I won't bother doing that. I think I might be just fractionally outside the time. Oh man, look at that. 3 temps outside. 3 temps. Right, I'll have to do that back at my own time. That's certainly doable. 3 tenths of a second. Crazy stuff. After all that time, it's probably when someone blocked me. What distance have we just run to be 3 temps? Anyway, I think this video has been a success. We unlocked quite a lot of stuff in terms of the stars. Good. Doesn't look like it's going to give me any cars though in the Taapaca Run. Good stuff. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me again in another instalment of this Drive Club. I can never tell whether we're going to do cars or bikes, so I'll surprise you. Hope you liked having a look at that. And until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.